Hello, hello, what's up, guys? This is Chris and Trader R from Pro Traders Lounge. How are you doing,
What's
mate?
up? I'm doing all right, I suppose,
I
since
asked
you
you that three
dragged
times
me back.
already.
Yeah, you dragged me out of the gym to do this again, so yeah, I'm doing okay, you could say. Doing okay.
Really nice, really nice. Yeah, guys, just a little heads up here. We're doing the recording for the third time now because we messed we messed the audio up. So, but
Well, you messed it up, not
yeah,
me. I did
I
everything
did.
perfectly fine.
Yeah. But all good things are free. So, and I just like Trader R's voice. It's such a lovely, sexy
Oh
voice. So
yeah.
we have to share it with you guys. So, but let's jump into the content. Actually, we are here for the diamond top. So,
Oh
Trader
yes,
R,
the
tell us
diamond
something
top.
about the diamond top, please.
Like this is lads, this is groundbreaking news what we have here. Like we're forming a diamond top,
Oh my God,
Crypto
really?
Twitter is calling it. This is the height. I'm only messing,
I mean,
This
the
is
bear market is confirmed. Do I get it right now?
you know yeah, I don't have much thought today. It's just all over the place. Everybody's talking about it. This is the diamond top. If you asked me why they're all thinking this is bears, is because they missed the long, and this is kind of their first opportunity to go short and switch it to a long. So everybody that's not long is short right now, and they're looking for that move down so they can get a move back up. So I don't know. I kind of think it's going to be a bit of a fuel to the upside, to be honest. But let's just dive into the TA and see what's going on, and then we can talk about the diamond later, the blood diamond, as they say. All right,
The blood
so
diamond top.
all right, where we're at right now. If you remember last week, I'm gonna have to go over last week first. All right, so last week I was looking for this. I was looking for the Kraken wick to be filled and a move down to the downside, right? So we came up, we got the first Kraken wick to the top side. Look at that. Swing failed. When I always say you always want to look for that deviation or swing failure to get into your short opportunity for these wicks. And what was I targeting? It was the pivots. I was most likely looking for that Kraken wick down here, but you know what? She came down, she got the pivot. Job done, job done. If you shorted that high, it's always the first weekly pivot to be your target. You can't be greedy and going for the second one because they both have equal support, fairly equal with each other, but they have different percentage probabilities, which is inside the lounge. I break it all down inside there. But that play that I was giving out last week played out pretty much. You can say it played out. I was looking for the lows really or this Kraken wick, but that didn't happen. We actually, Chris will go over it later. We had some amount of volume into that low, um, so the job was done. They cleaned everyone out. So let's go on to what I'm looking for next. Right. Well, I don't want to publish that. Right. So we are at fairly strong resistance. Even though there is a diamond up here and you always want to do the opposite of crypto Twitter, we are at resistance right now. And it's a very big resistance for me because it is the TR pocket, you know? You can't, people that don't know the TR pocket is the thing that put in the low down here, you know?
Yeah, you can't just pass the TR pocket
You
on the
can't
first
you can't
attempt.
just ignore it. You can't ignore it because when you ignore it,
It's so
that's when it's going to
beautiful.
come back on you. So yeah, we are at the TR pocket right now. And the thing is, if we come down and if the diamond plays out, fair play, they got it right. This is the thing. I've actually went over the crypto over the last few months. Where has crypto Twitter gotten right? They gotten right once. They got this wrong. They were looking for 10k. They got this wrong. They were looking for the highs. They actually got this right. You know. Then they got this wrong. They were looking for the head and shoulders blast up. It actually faked out. Then they were looking for this to capitulate down. So they got one right out of two. So every two wrongs could make a right, and they actually could get this one right. So I'm trying to just analyze the pattern that's going on with crypto Twitter, and maybe they get that pullback. So we'll see what happens. For me, I'd like this to be fuel, but I'm going to prepare myself to be wrong, because we're traders in the day. You always have to prepare yourself to be wrong. So for me, when it comes to the TR pocket, my first area of support or target with the higher time frame ones is always the back test of the range. The range high is always important because if you just hold that range high, there is a very high probability you actually hold it and make a new high. So which how what happened down here, we hit the TR pocket, we bounced up, held the range low, we made a new low. So there is a very high probability chance whenever that happens. So this area right here, yeah, we have this range up here. If this breaks down, I will be looking for this back test here around 25,200, and I'll be looking for a move back up into the highs. All right. Um, Mainly as well, I wanted to go over. There is a few things, right? There is on BitMEX. You do have Jesus Christ. What? Okay, yeah, we did hit the extension on that high as well. I wanted to remind you of that. But on BitMEX, you do have a wick down to 25,600.
BitMEX is
So
back.
yeah, BitMEX wicks are back. So like the thing is, yeah, you do have this like bullish momentum, but you have to prepare yourself. If you're going to lose this range low, where's the most likely probability or scenario that you're going to be looking for? For me, I would like this to probably, if she's going to do it, she would have to probably come down and take this for me. Get in below that wick. I know we have the Kraken one, but that one's a bit higher. And the plan last week was literally to take these lows. Most exchanges did it. That plan was it's pretty much done. We got the short into the low, and the higher low. And as well, I was looking for a fractal. If you want to see that fractal was the one I was going off of on the public stream. It literally gave us the high, the low, this lower high, this higher low, and the rest of it I'm going to keep. And we'll see what happens with the rest of it. But if you want to see that, it's inside the lounge, and as well, we'll go back to this, right? So if we are going to break this, this will be my area of support. Um, Most likely, I will look for a long down here. I do have one short left running. I will most likely close that as well and back test it high because I don't need to run it any further. Um, I'm just trying to think as well. Is it likely? See, the thing is, we're consolidating at the TR pocket up here. If you're consolidating at the TR pocket, it's more like a deviation. So it could be classed as a deviation down. So yeah, it is kind of likely because you did do the same thing down here. So you do have to be looking at that back test at the range high. It's a very important support. For me, I would be looking to hold it and move up. And what's my target if we do that? Let's put this into here. Higher time frame support. All right, higher time frame support. Wait a sec. And this will be the resistance. Okay. So this is what I had last week. This is kind of what I'm looking for because yeah, we have 30k up here, and I don't really like it. It's too big of a number. And this point of control is of these two ranges together, and that comes in on the extension. So what I'm really looking for is us to go through the TR pocket to the extension. That will give you a more likely plan that it's going to react off of the extension, because if you don't react strongly off of the TR pocket, the extension usually does the job for you. So up there you do have a lot of resistance. It's 34k. You have the point of control, the volume gap, and you've run this liquidity up here. So I'm sticking to my higher time frame plan on this. My higher time frame plan, which was this whole thing that we've done for months. I think it was since the beginning of PTL that we've been just planning this out, which has been spot on, and I'm sticking to it. And it does show that we have a consolidation or a pullback zone, or it could be the top two around 34k. Um, keep following the squiggle. So far, strong move up, which is fairly spot on, and then maybe I move back down. I still do see this. I went over it in the last video. If you want to check it out, why I see it, more or less. It's more or less about. I'd say just check it out because I talk about it a bit. I still do see this kind of happening on Bitcoin, but this I'm sticking to this guts. I'm sticking to the plan of us keep going, whether we pull back or not. So we'll have to see what happens with this crypto Twitter blood diamond pattern up here at the highest. But that's really it for me. You have my area of interest to the downside, and then my higher time frame resistance zone, which it could be give it out a good swing short up here around the extension around 34k. Apart from that, though, I'm going to hand over to Chris and see what he's got going on.
Nice one. Yeah, I do like your plan. It's actually lining up quite nicely with my plan as well. Okay, so
Nice.
let's go quickly over it. Yeah, diamond top. Um, yeah, we have those equal lows here on Bybit. I mean, BitMEX took the lows here already. Yeah, so if we come down, um, I wouldn't be too surprised if we fake out here to the downside and actually continue upwards. But it has to be a quick move for me, so that would also be a fake out of the diamond top here to trap more shorts. Crypto Twitter is quite bearish here. Diamond tops everywhere, so trap more shorts, take the liquidity, continue higher. This is one potential scenario I'm looking at here. Um, Also, if let's say if it plays out and we actually drop down here, I'm looking towards this area next here. We have a daily point of control of this range, which would actually line up with Trader R's backtest of the range he was talking about. Um, yeah, next support would come in at the low of this range, here basically the daily weekly we have down there. Um, but overall, yeah, I would still like higher to be honest, and it's actually my plan lines up quite nicely with the plan of Trader R here as well. Um,
Oh,
so let's hide the horizontals here for a bit. And yeah, we do have this 30K resistance here, the point of control, and we have a weekly there. We are consolidating at the lows here at the moment. This is
oh,
the,
did we react off that value very low at that range? Is that?
yeah, we did actually. We did. Yeah, we are
Oh
at
yeah,
resistance here.
reclaim with that to the value area high. Then where's the value area high at?
The value high is at yeah around 30,800.
That's a nice little guidance there. If you reclaim that high, you're looking up to around 31.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is technically a resistance here. I mean, this was the last range before we had the impulse down here. So we might of course see another push into the point of control and maybe claim this range. But to be honest, yeah, we are here for quite a couple of days already, consolidating sideways. I wouldn't be too surprised if we push actually out and go higher and take out the liquidity. We have a nice monthly up here as well. Um, so if we see a push into the monthly here, and then we have to go from there. This would be a nice area to watch for me. And the next higher level is it's this actually lining up with your squiggle you showed here.
I
Oh, this
see
is
it.
oh no, this is 38K. Yeah, but we have this monthly higher at 45 as
Oh,
well.
that's around where I was actually drawing it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is the monthly here,
And the
and
value area high there too. Jeez, I didn't. Yeah, okay.
yeah, this is a nice area to be honest. This is nice resistance. We have a point of control coming up here at 39K. This is the previous POC before it shifted down here into this lower range.
Hmm.
So this is technically a nice resistance here as well. So basically 39, 40K. But yeah, we are still far away. We have to break
That's it.
30K first
Hmm.
before we talk about higher level. And
Yeah.
also to the downside, before we talk about much lower level, we have to actually lose
Perfect.
this range here and actually start to change market structure here on Bitcoin. But at the moment, yeah, there's zero weakness. On the higher time frame here, we're still bullish market structure all the way up. So I would like to see higher overall. Locally, we might pull back here into this local support and maybe a range. We have the POC here as resistance. We're still below it, so this has to be claimed in the daily here. Basically, the higher daily and the lower daily here, no, sorry, there's another one. This one here. They're basically marking our range, the high and the low of the range at the moment. So yeah, we might of course continue to range. We have some events coming up. Um,
That's the thing though. Like with the diamond patterns, they always do fake out to the down or fake out to the top side, and then they continue to range. It's
yeah,
not really, yeah. So I do like that. I continue to range for a little while longer.
yeah, that might happen actually. In the second half of the week, we have GDP data, unemployment claims, and core PCE. So we might see some volatility in the second half of the week coming up. Yeah, I think that's it for Bitcoin. I think the plan is quite clear here. Let's quickly catch up with XRP because yeah, I was talking about it in my last public update. Yeah, XRP actually went into this resistance area. Um, at the time of my update, I think we were down here, and I was expecting a swift move into this area here. We actually got it pulled back into support, flipped it, tested it one more time, went into local resistance. It was a fair value gap with a point of control here. Tested it, rejected, tested, and pushing through at the moment.
Really
So
good.
XRP also looks quite nice. It looks like it has more legs
Mm.
to go. What's really interesting on XRP is the volume. This is the Binance chart, and we have price action from May 2018 here. If you look at the point of control, it was down here all the way. It's a dashed line. So it was here. All the price action up here was on yeah, comparable lower volume because the POC didn't shift upwards. It stayed
Mm.
here. We came back down, tested the point of control here, the dashed line, held it, tested it again, continued higher, ranged, POC shifted up, and we had this impulsive move out of
Look at
it.
that. Yeah, I like that.
And this is why I'm overall bullish on XRP because we had a lot of volume injecting here. You see also the spike in volume on
Yeah.
Binance here. And this is actually quite bullish. And yeah, if you look at the price action here, it doesn't look bearish at the moment. It looks like it has more legs to go.
Hmm.
Next area would be the weekly here or the run of liquidity up here into this area. So yeah, but we have to see what we get. Um, yeah, but overall it looks like it has some room
It would match a
as well.
fractal as well. I've had a fractal on XRP since October, and it has been playing out perfectly for months. So that's what we've been following inside the lounge. If you want to see that again, it's inside in the lounge. You'll see where it goes, and yeah, I'll leave it like that as well.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think that's it from our side. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the update here. Um,
Mhm.
if you liked it, leave us a like. We would appreciate it.
Yes, if
If
you
you want
could,
more
please.
updates, come and join us. We have a little nice group going on with a lot of nice
Yeah,
people, great traders,
that's it, man.
and yeah, have a great week ahead. Trade safe and
Mm-hmm.
catch you soon,
Catch you on
guys.
the next one. Yeah. Cheers.
Bye bye.